Royale Premier League is an absolute fabulous league, and it's one of the very, very first grassroots organizations. It's completely run by volunteers. It's a nonprofit, and they offer this amazing competition for pro players to really, really show who they are, and it is a team event. So it will be a best 2 out of 3 sets, and within each set, it's a best 3 out of 5 matches. So the first team to 3 matches will win. There is, in set 1, there are no card bans. It's bring your best deck. After the first set, the losers from set 1, they will have the option to globally ban a card, or they can choose not to, and then they'll go into set number 2. If we continue on to set number 3, in the case of a 1-1 tie, then after set 2, again, there's an opportunity to globally ban a card. There's only 60 seconds in between each match, and this is, again, to keep the gameplay moving, so it will be like boom, 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 which is really awesome. This event is a very organized one, so I think you guys are going to enjoy. I will do my best to keep up with the chat, but while the gameplay is on and I'm casting, I will just be paying attention to the gameplay itself. RPL organizers sound amazing. Oh, absolutely fearless, like hands down. All right, we see a Hog Rider push coming out from She. She is playing against 44 Boris. Sandstorm Black, it will be in the red on top for the entire duration of the matchup, and Vivo Keyed will be in the blue going up. So it's an easy way to remember who's who. We have the Hog Ice Wizard push or deck coming from She. We've seen this deck quite a bit in RPL so far, actually, even starting in week number 1. And from Boris, it looks like that might be a giant double Prince deck. And look at that. The Prince does get a charge shot on She's tower, so that definitely hurt. But they decided to go ahead, take that damage. They were really low in elixir. If they tried to defend with anything, they would have been in a worse position going into this next exchange. So from Boris, we do see that giant coming out down the lane. A Tombstone from She is going to do a great job at pulling that giant really, really far into that sweet spot where both towers are going to hit that giant, and Ice Wizard is going to start to do damage onto that Mega Minion. But here comes the Dark Prince. A nice block by the Ice Golem so that Dark Prince does not get onto the Ice Wizard. And look at that! A beautiful tornado getting that giant onto the King Tower. This is what it is. Next level gameplay. That was an insane tornado. Wow. And so much damage was mitigated from that. I think 200 damage came off of that tower, and that was it. So extremely impressive defense there by She, definitely being very low in elixir going into that exchange. So to go up against this giant here to try and punish a bit, we've got a Hog Rider that does get 2 hits on that tower, bringing it down to 1500. Or maybe it was only 1 hit. We have a Tombstone. Oh, but the Fireball comes down. Luckily, those skeletons would have taken care of it, but no, the log has to come down to prevent that Prince from charging. Now we have the giant, but She's deck cycles so quickly. You can't see the game? Oh, no. All right, hold up. Everything's fine on my end. Okay, sorry, we're good. All right, so, oh, that tornado trying to pull that Prince into the other lane, but unfortunately it was already charging. So because of that, it just wouldn't go. It resisted. We got a Mega Minion here that's going to try and take out She's Mega Minion, but look at that, a nice little zap, and that Dark Prince does not get a shot on that tower. It is still anybody's game. We are quite even in elixir right now, and fairly close in tower damage as well. So it is anybody's game here, people. Nice, a Hog Rider place to block that Prince. I like that play. Is it going to get... Oh, it didn't get a shot off because that Dark Prince was able to give it a knock on the head there. A Fireball comes down again from Boris, taking out that Tombstone and doing damage onto the tower there. And here we go. There's a Fireball from She. She definitely needs to get those Fireballs onto the tower to continue to chip away here. There's less than 100 damage difference, HP difference between these two towers here. So it's going to come down to one big push maybe, and this might be it from She. We see the Hog Rider coming down, but no, it was shut down completely, and huge fireball value for She, getting on that Ewiz and the Dark Prince. Look at that. A Prince gets dropped down by Boris here. It's going to start charging down the lane. A nice log is going to stop that Prince from charging, but a giant comes down in front of that Prince, and this is going to be a big push. That log kills all the skeletons and the rest of that tombstone. Here comes the giant. Oh, but a tornado is going to pull the giant back. Is it? Oh, a fireball onto the top of that giant is going to kill it. So he's like, you're not getting a hit on my tower. But now comes a Prince on to the tombstone here. That tombstone will take him out, and let's see, a log comes down to take out the charge shot of that Dark Prince. But look at this, he can't get the Hog Rider through. Another fireball onto the tower there. They're pretty much even. Oh, a fireball comes down. The Ewiz, it's down to 67. Oh my god. And here comes the log. The log for the win. Oh my god. Woo! What a way to start off RPL, you guys. What a way to start off the night. That was insanity. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, this is RPL. Also, let me know, I changed up a bunch of settings to fix the lag issues. I was having a 2-second delay from my voice and when you were hearing or seeing the audio. So was it a little bit better in this matchup? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that. So again, we have 60 seconds before the next match has to be accepted here. Okay, let's see. What's poppin'? Superfly is in the house. How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. G is poppin'. I love the casting G pops. She always poops during these RPL esports. Lisa's in the house. How's it going, Lisa? Welcome, welcome. All right, folks. Cough, hail, Hydra. Demite's here too. How you doing, Demite? All right, we got Lucas X Gamer CR up against Turtle Powder. And again, the top red is going to be Sandstorm Black always, and Lucas X Gamer from Vivo keyed on the bottom here. And it looks like this could be, I don't know, is it a variation of the deck that we just saw recently with the Ice Wizard and the Hog Rider? Oh no, it's an Expo! Oh my god, Skittles, thank you so much for the host, man. Look at this, we got a miner that came down on the tower instead of the Expo. I don't know if that was intentional, but here we have the Dark Goblin that's doing insane amount of damage, but that Expo still has health, and it does get on the tower, bringing that down to 2250. This Mega Minion is also going to get 2 shots on the tower. Turtle Powder knew that they needed to take that damage to build up the elixir. They don't want to be behind going up into this next push. Wow. So Turtle Powder looks like they're playing a miner, probably poison control, and Lucas is playing the Expo deck. So yes, Messi's playing today for Sandstorm Black. I like this play here. 44 Boris, thank you so much for the follow, man, and very, very amazing gameplay. I'm not sure if you were listening or not when you were playing, but it was insane, man. All right, I like this Expo placement here. The hope is when you place a defensive Expo like that, you're placing it far away from the tower that they're going after so they can't get poison value. And the hope is that it would still be alive when you get your next Expo up, so that both of them are going to be targeting the offensive troops, offensive/defensive troops. All right, we got the next Expo down here. A Tesla comes down. That Tesla's gonna melt that Mega Minion away completely. And here we have a miner that goes right on top of the tower. A beautiful miner that's gonna get a ton of value while the Mega Minion cleans up the rest of those troops. Wow. But look at this. Lucas already gets back to another Expo. That was the fastest Expo cycle ever. Now we have a, oh, perfect. Now we've got the miner that's going to go directly on the Expo. So we can see that the miner placement is not always going to go on the tower or onto the Expo. It really is situational. Here we have a Mega Minion in the left-hand lane. What's going on here? An Expo. Lucas is changing lanes. And we have the guards come down, but we do have the Ice Golem that's going to protect everything. And look at this. We have skeletons that'll distract that Tesla for a little bit. That Tesla is going to melt that Expo away when it hits it. And it does. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, another Expo comes down. The guards are going to be able to distract it. But again, that Tesla tower comes down. And Lucas is able to get down that Ice Golem to distract the Tesla. And the Expo's on the tower with a ton of health. He needs to distract all of those troops. We do get a Mega Minion on top of that Mega Minion. And he's trying to race now. Turtle Powder's trying to race. He's trying to get the Ice Golem and those guards down to see what he can do. Oh, Brian, thank you so much for the follow, man. Look at that. We got a Dark Goblin coming. The log's going to clean up that Dark Goblin beautifully. And what does Lucas have? Does he have the rocket? What's his last card? He does have the rocket. The rocket's going to come down onto that tower. Now all he needs is a log. And that log, here it is for the win. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to like catch my breath. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Oh. All right, I need iced tea. That match was breathtaking, wasn't it? It was so good, Boris. Oh my goodness. Oh. I mean, you could die from an overbeating of a heart, but I think you'll be fine. Oh my goodness. I feel like G-Pops is enjoying this too much. I seriously love this. You have a lot of energy. You gotta tell me how you get it. Honestly, this, like, watching such amazing, you know how I have words for everything, right? And when I describe, like, how I feel when I'm doing this, like, I, have all this medical crap I deal with and whatever else. I feel no pain. I feel no nothing. Like, I'm just enjoying every bit of it. So, yeah, it's amazing. She does commentate well. Oh, thank you so much, man. Oh, I run out of breath after Natasha. All right, we got my boy Messi here. Messi used to be a member of Nova EG Hydra. So, very, very cool guy. And he's from Canada. So, and of course, all us Canadians know each other. Here we have a Hog Rider push coming down this right side lane. But Renan Kava is able to get that tombstone down. But it's still going to get one hit on the tower. Is it going to get a second? No. But that tower does get down to 1570. And Messi got some great, great poison value on top of the Ice Wizard and on that Mega Minion. Look at this now. A log comes down to make sure it doesn't get 2 hits. He only takes 1. And this E-Wiz should get 2 shots. Oh, almost that second shot. But he does get 200 damage down there. All right. And we are sitting right now at a 1-1 tie between the two. And we're seeing this deck again. Renan Kava, this... we saw this in the first matchup. It's the Hog Rider Ice Wizard. And we saw, in the last 3 matchups, we've seen Ice Wizard. So, excuse me, it really looks like Ice Wizard is making its way back into the competitive scene right now. With him slowing everything down, it's just so valuable. So that Hog Rider does get a hit on the tower, and look at this. Messi's got a big Mama P.E.K.K.A, but unfortunately that E-Wiz is going to go in front of it. So this big Mama P.E.K.K.A, there's not a whole lot he can do. Oh, but that big Mama P.E.K.K.A is definitely going to block the tower for a very, very long time. We've got a tornado coming out from Renan, but the Hog's still going to make it back to get another hit on the tower. Is it going to get more? Oh, almost. A beautiful fireball from Renan getting that tower value as well as killing the Hunter there. The Ice Wizard is going to clean everything else up. A log is just going to make sure that Ice Wiz doesn't get too much damage on the tower there. And Messi's looking at really getting some poison value using that. Oh, wow! That tornado pulled the big Mama P.E.K.K.A right off of the Hog Rider. Now that is some crazy, crazy gameplay. But the P.E.K.K.A, oh, almost. The Tombstone gets played right in there. The tornado pulls the Hog Rider back, but there's only 232 left. A log and a poison will do it. And that'll take 300 damage down, 148 left, 216 for one more poison. He's got to stop this Hog Rider if he doesn't want to go into overtime. There comes the poison! And a few more seconds, and that will be game. Wow. Congratulations, Messi. That was it. Those tornadoes from Renin Cava. Like, you guys, that's what I talk about when I say, like, RPL is on another level. That's the other level, you guys. Having these insane... I would never even think about that. To, like, throw your Hog Rider down and right away throw your tornado down because you know that the P.E.K.K.A is coming down or something's coming down to defend it, and you just pull it all out of there. Like, incredible, incredible gameplay. Did Miss G-Pops leave us? What? Can you not hear me or something? Is something wrong with the stream? Let me know. Ooh. All right, we've got just a couple seconds here. All Canadians live in the same town. Oh, absolutely. Like, you know Paul from Canada? Here we go. We're hopping into this next one here. Alrighty. Retweeted your stream. Aw, thank you so much, Lisa. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot. Alrighty, here we go. We have Michelou. I apologize if I mispronounce. Against Coca RX. We have that Royal Ghost that came down the lane here, and Coca needed to use a miner on defense. And look at this, it's gonna be a mortar. I wonder if this is the one with the Rascals. Oh, I love the Rascal mortar deck. It has been so good. But here we see Rascals coming out from Michelou. Oh my goodness. And we do see the Rascals as well from Coca. So it's a Rascal party here in this matchup. It's going to be a good one. The mortar does lock onto the tower, and it will get one more shot as well. It won't get a third. Unfortunately, the time will be up. And now again, we have this Royal Ghost with a miner on defense again. I was thinking so. Messi is toxic. Not even close. Is my mic off? No? Okay. Let's see here. The mortar does get placed down, and it does take out a couple of those. Did it latch on the tower, or did it go for the prince? It did get onto the tower there. Wow. Look at this. How is he going to defend against that prince? Is he does let it hit that mortar. Oh, the log. He tried to throw a tricky barrel, but Coco was not having any of that, and he's able to take out and only take one hit from that prince. Wowzers. Oh, you're good friends. Oh, good. I was like, no, don't you be talking about my Messi like that. Well played, by the way, Messi. So amazing. All right, we got a miner onto the tower there. Rascal's coming in to defend it. That is going to completely melt away that miner. And here, Coca decides to go with a defensive mortar. Beautiful. I love when a mortar takes out a princess. I'm a dirty mortar player, so that's why I love it. I like here the goblins going up a little bit high to try to prevent getting too much value on that poison. A nice deke out from Coca, putting that miner in an odd spot to not get distracted by the goblins there. Spirit Goblins are going to try to get a little chip damage, but no. Michelou says, I'm putting a grandpa right on top of those, and they're not going to get that chip damage with only 449 left on that tower here. And it looks like Michelou is going for the other tower. Drops down a goblin barrel, and it's not going to take out the princess. The princess is not close enough, but he's hoping that mortar will, but I don't think it will. And we see the miner does get on the tower. The Spirit Goblins. I didn't even see that. The Spirit Goblins just melted the rest of that tower away with only 5 seconds left. Oh, the mortar shot. That last mortar shot. Oh, that was just the dirty little bit on top. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was just incredible. Wow. Oh my goodness. Is that how I say it? Is that how I say goodness? Like, maybe that's the Canadians, the dirty little bit on top. If there's a mod, at least you can do exclamation add quote and then type the dirty little bit on top, and then that'll go into the quote pool. Alrighty, successful entry. Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. It is currently a 2-2 tie. These teams... That time I muted it. Okay. These teams are absolutely incredible. And as we can see, the gameplay is extremely well balanced here. We are at a 2-2 tie. So this next matchup will determine the winner of set number 1. Wow. Alrighty, let's... Trainer Zombie's in the house. How you doing, Trainer Zombie? So many people have come to hang out here. We've got Taharan, we've got Rosham. Welcome, everybody. And some biddies from Dead Dog Rising coming in with 46 biddies. Thank you so much, Dead Dog. How you doing today? All right, we've got Nebula playing against Gustavo. And Sir Tag. Oh my goodness. Sir Tag coming in with that host of 460 viewers. Oh my God. Thank you. And welcome, everybody. Oh my goodness. Woo, it's hot in here. Let's get some hype for Sir Tag. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Sir Tag. Have a great stream. Thank you so much. I hope you had an absolutely amazing stream yourself. Love your content, of course. And yeah, thank you so much for everybody that's coming from Sir Tag, all the good sirs, welcome. And we are casting RPL Americas here today. We have Sandstorm Black going up against Vivo Keyed. After this matchup, we will have Kranis Esports going up against Cream Black. So welcome, everybody. The Thick Raid, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Right now, we are at a 2-2 tie between Sandstorm Black and Vivo Keyed, and this is the 5th matchup now. This will determine the winner of set number 1 and who will have the option to globally ban a card going into set number 2. We have Nebula for Sandstorm Black. We have Gustavo from Vivo Keyed. We've got a Minor Poison control deck. I wonder if we're going to see the P.E.K.K.A come out of the Gustavo deck. We might even see another... Oh, we don't! We see the P.E.K.K.A coming from Nebula! This could be a P.E.K.K.A against P.E.K.K.A. We don't know! What are those last 2 cards going to be? There's a lot of different minor control decks, but we see a Tesla Tower coming out from Gustavo. Thank you so much for the follow, Chemical. Wow. Okay, a poison comes down onto that E-Wizard. Doesn't want to take too much damage from that, and he wants that Tesla Tower to do as much as possible onto that Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. The guards come down onto the Minor, but look at this. The Grandpa on the other side does hit the tower, and now he knows Nebula is taking advantage of Gustavo being out of cycle here and losing to the poison damage here, and he doesn't have enough ground troops to block the Bandit and the Royal Ghost and the P.E.K.K.A and everything. So now that tower's down to 794, but we see a Minor Poison coming down on the left-hand side. The E-Wiz comes down perfectly on top of that Minor, zapping it and taking care of the bats as well. So this is even Steven right now. Going into these final exchanges, the Minor does get onto the tower, and a defensive Minor is needed from Gustavo, and that's not great news because now he doesn't have that for his offensive push. The Bandit comes down, and he's going Bandit and Royal Ghost, so those guards, oh perfect, he did have the Ice Golem to block those guards. The Royal Ghost, though, it's gonna go dark. It did go dark. The Minor, the poison, and the bats, but it doesn't matter because the last bit of poison's gonna take that tower down. Wow. You guys, wow. Oh my gosh. All right, that was some serious, intense gameplay right there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what happens here. Sandstorm Black has won set number 1. So now Vivo Keyed, they will be given the option to globally ban a card. They don't have to ban a card if they don't want to. They have 60 seconds to decide if they're going to ban that card or not. if they when they do ban a card, or if they do, they will it will be for both teams for the rest of set 2 and for set 3 if we go into set number 3. Clasher A3, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the chat and channel. Backstab in the house, how's it going, Backstab? Welcome. Look at this, we got Kevin the Best, we've got Epic Gaming, we've got so many folks in here. Oh, I cannot believe it. We do have a 5-minute break in between each set here. And I think I saw another host as well from someone. It didn't come up, though, here. I think it was from KD. Thank you so much, KD. It was an amazing, amazing set. Boulder Balls. How's it going, Boulder Balls? Welcome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, the Stig's in the house. How's it going, Stig? Welcome. We just got an insane host from Sir Tag coming in with over 450 viewers. Very, very intense and absolutely very grateful. We have such a crazy lineup for you guys tonight. We had a set number 1 went into the very 5th match. From the very start, the very first matchup, incredible plays. These like tricky tornadoes and all of this crazy stuff was so cool to see. So you guys are definitely in store for some nutty gameplay. We've got STA 3539. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the fam. All right, I hope Backstab is doing well today. Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to be playing today, Backstab, in the Kranus matchup? After this, you guys, Sandstorm Black and Vivo Keyed, there will be Kranus Esports against Cream Black. So there is going to be another matchup after this one. And look at that, Vivo Keyed. They decide to ban the poison. Oh, wow. What is this stream? What's happening here? All right, Boulder Balls. I will go ahead and give her a little overview for everybody that is joined from Sir Tag. So this is the Royale Premier League, RPL, and this is the Americas branch. There's also APAC and Europe, and it's one of the, it really is the oldest grassroots league event for Clash Royale, and it's all volunteer-based, non-profit, and really amazing event, and it's all legit pro players. We have people like Backstab and Messi10 and Pompeo and Colton W and Adrian Piedra. It's been absolutely incredible, the players that are on this stage, and I could list forever. So don't, if I didn't list your name, you're all amazing. Trust me, every single person that's playing in this league. So I'm still waiting for a song I like to appear on stream. Oh, Grog Frog, I'm playing the NCS playlist because I am going to be putting all of this onto YouTube after, so it can't be copyrighted. So I do apologize that it's not current music, but yeah. So how it works, it's a best 2 out of 3 sets. And within each set, it's a best 3 out of 5 wins. So the first team to 3 wins takes the set. After each set, the losing team will have the opportunity to globally ban a card, which will be for both teams for the rest of the matchup. And it is a league play. So throughout each week, each team will play against each team. And that's why we have today. We're doing Sandstorm Black, Vivo Keyed, and Kranus Esports against Cream Black. So it's been absolutely incredible. Boulder Balls, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. The rage is so OP, you mean? Oh, it's awesome, you guys. So awesome. How's everybody's day been? How's your week been? How's everything been? I'm so happy that you guys are coming to join us today for RPL. It's, yeah, it's crazy. I'll try to catch up on the chat. D-Day in the house. How's it going, D-Day? Guards vs. Royal Ghost is the Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Unless you can surround them, then you're good to go. Loses a Corona, or tosses a Corona to the Stag. That seems like everybody's beer of choice is Coronas. Hi, Mom. Your day's been so shitty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Boulder Balls. Hopefully it can get better from here on out. I'm a pretty, if you haven't noticed, I'm a pretty chipper person. So I think that you will, you'll basically just be forced to giggle. I've also had people tell me they've laughed so hard that they have farted accidentally. So that's when I know that I've made it, when I can make people flatulate uncontrollably with laughter. So I hope you enjoy yourself here, and I hope your day definitely gets better. Awesome, full frontage. Yeah, you love Coronas too? There's something about Coronas, man. I don't know what it is. Not the CR player Corona, though. He sucks. Oh my goodness. Choose to make it less shitty with your outlook. That's another thing too, for sure, man. Miss Cheap Pops, you to mine? What? All right, here. So we are going to be going into set number 2. Should be starting right away. They are very tight on their times. Again, there's 60 seconds in between matches, and there's only a 5-minute break in between each set. And this 5-minute break is to give each team an opportunity to re-strategize. Every time that there's a card banned, it really throws a wrench into their entire meta, especially a spell like Poison. So we need to see... There's a lot of things to think out. Are they going to... are they banning Poison because they want to go super bait? What do they have in mind that they want to play? But they also can't use Poison themselves. So it's very interesting to see how the games unfold, how the matches unfold. It's very cool. You remind me of the squirrel after it drinks the energy drink from the movie Over the Hedge. Oh my goodness. That little squirrel is awesome. Like, legit so cool. Nicole in the house with a huge... Oh my goodness, Nicole. Thank you so much for the host. Wow. Amazing. You guys are way too kind. Oh my goodness. Nicole, thank you so much. How was your stream today? And I was so overwhelmed when Sir Tag came in here. I was just like, thank you so much, everything. I didn't even give him a shout out. Like, I'm insane. We need to get a shout out for Sir Tag. For anybody that was here that doesn't know him, then you've probably been living under a rock. But he is so amazing. You guys got to check him out as well. Nicole, such an amazing streamer as well. Clash Royale. She is a female pro player from Crucible Wrath, and she is legit. You guys got to go check her out if you haven't seen her yet. So definitely show her some love in the Clash community here. And let me... Yes, okay, perfect. There's one. There's some stinky cheese. Thank you so much, KD. KD, stinky cheese. All right, we're getting into set number 2 here. For everybody coming from Nicole's party, this is the Royale Premier League. It's one of the oldest grassroots league events, and it is... right now, Sandstorm Black against Vivo Keyed. We are just going into set number 2. Sandstorm Black won the first set. After this matchup, we will be having Kranis Esports versus Cream Black. So we have a crazy, crazy lineup for you guys tonight. And buckle in, because it's going to be a crazy ride tonight. I won't be able to keep up on chat while I'm casting, but I will do my best for sure. All right, we got Turtle Powder and Renin Kava coming in here for the first matchup. We have Renin Kava playing a Zappies, looks like a Zappies bait deck. I wonder if we're going to see the Prince come out as well from Renin. We have Turtle Powder coming in with the Rascals, Miner, and the Grandpa. I wonder what else he's going to have in this deck. We've seen a lot of variations of this. Oh, here comes the Hog Rider from Renin. Wow, look at this. Hog Rider gets on the tower with a whole bunch of hits because Renin was, because Turtle Powder was out of Elixir. But those rascals do come down. That tower gets down to 10, almost under 1100. That's insane. A nice try to protect that princess, but unfortunately the miner is able to take it out, and that thick boy is going to chop down that ice golem, and a nice kiting job there as well. Wow. All right, I need a sip of iced tea. I'm like, blah, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Getting a cold. Yeah, how's it going, Nicole? How was your stream today? Welcome, welcome. Also, a reminder, the link is in the chat there. You guys got to go check out Nicole. She's a fabulous streamer. She is a pro player from Crucible Wrath. Alrighty, here we've got a Hog Rider, and the Lumberjack that's going down. The Lumberjack is still protecting that Hog Rider. It gets so many hits on the tower there. The Zappies as well, just kind of keeping those troops at bay there. We got the Miner coming on top of the Princess. Unfortunately, Renan missed the block on that. The Skeletons, wow, look at that kiting job. The Thick Boy and the RG are going to get distracted by those Skeletons, and now the Royal Ghost on those Zappies, but Renan is going to have no problem to distract those. A nice lightning. He was trying to get both of the Musketeers, but unfortunately that Ice Golem was going to block everything up here. Wow, we got two huge pushes coming from Turtle Powder. One, we've got the Ice Golem to block, but the other one here, the Musketeers on the tower. That Princess is raged, and it's going to try to clean it all up with only 98 damage on that right-hand side tower. That Hog will take it no problem. And is Turtle going to be able, in 3 seconds, to get this tower down? No, unfortunately, he's not. But wow, that was close at the end there. I was like, what's going to happen on either side here? Oh my goodness. And a great start to set number 2. Oh, all right. We've got, it's only 60 seconds in between each match. And that is, again, to keep everything moving really quickly and make sure that we can get through. These are pro players. They have very tight schedules with everything, so we don't want to keep them too long. And we want to keep it exciting and keep it going. So they only have 60 seconds to from when it's announced, as you can see here on the screen, from when they can request and accept. All right, Renan Cav is a good player. Oh, absolutely. All of these players are absolutely amazing players. So it's quite impressive, that's for sure. Alrighty, so we are waiting for Victor to put up that battle request. Hopefully he does do so very soon. I have seen, oh, there he is. I have seen if they do go too long that they will forfeit the match. So it is definitely important that they keep on track with that. Woo, okay, take a nice big breath before we go into the next one. Alrighty, here we go. So I hope everybody now knows kind of what's going on and how this works. If anyone has any questions, you can go ahead and let me know in the chat below. All right, Victor starts out with a Goblin Barrel, just testing the waters to see what Gamer Troll has. And I guess Gamer Troll must have a really nasty cycle. He had to defend that Goblin Barrel with a Miner. Fireball comes down on top of that Princess, gets some nice tower damage, as well as a good trade on that Princess for 1 elixir. Goblin Gang comes out, gets a little bit of chip damage. Those minions are going to block the Spear Goblins to take care of all of that. And again, both are playing very timidly just to see what the other is playing. No one's making any really big move here. A log does, okay, so Gamer Troll does have the log, he just didn't have it in cycle there. So now he will have that in cycle going forward. But we have a giant and a Night Witch. That is a nightmare of a push. All of those bats that are going to build up behind that giant. But look at this, a Goblin Gang is going to do a real nice job at cleaning that up. And will it get all of those bats? It does. The giant doesn't even get a hit on the tower. But in the meantime, Victor is able to get Gamer Troll's tower down to 1661. Wow, what an amazing, amazing defense there. All right, so both are just recovering on elixir right now. Let's see, Victor is playing actually the very traditional bait deck that was really popular a couple, well, it's probably been popular for what, over a year or so, but that very traditional log bait deck, which is, when it was nerfed, when a whole bunch of log bait troops were nerfed, it really was kind of taken out of the meta there. That Miner, unfortunately, was placed a little bit further back, so, but it still does get the Princess out. So well played by Gamer Troll. I know he didn't want to probably get the King Tower activated there. Here comes a Goblin Barrel right on top of the tower, but Gamer Troll is ready with that log to clear it out. We have a Princess in the back again, so Gamer Troll won't be able to fireball her, but he'll probably try and get that Miner on top. No, he's just going to fireball it. Look, 1 bat is on the tower. That 1 bat is going to do an insane amount of damage until it's taken off. And we have the Miner placed down as well, so that's going to protect the Night Witch. It's going to protect those bats and get a fair bit of damage off of that tower. So the early lead that Victor had is now gone, and he's going to need to make some tricky moves here. Oh, that was a nasty fireball for him, taking out the princess and the goblin gang. That was definitely a rough one, but here comes a goblin barrel as well. He's not tried any tricky barrels yet, so we'll see what he tries to do in overtime. He is able to, oh no, wow, tried to protect that princess, but a log ended up coming down to take everything out. But then the goblin gang is going to have, oh wow, and the goblin barrel on the tower does get some damage. But now, look at this push behind that princess. Oh, a perfectly placed miner. Wow, and it does. It saves a couple of those flying beasts from dying, and now that's going to do a ton of damage on the tower. A fireball comes down as well. I think he was hoping to clear up the tower there, but unfortunately the knight, it was so tanky and it was preventing a lot of damage from coming down on that tower. And a giant does come down in front. Gamer Troll's deck cycles so quickly, and we haven't even seen their final card yet. A nice perfect block from Victor, saving that princess from the miner, and the Tesla tower is going to clean everything up. That was a perfect defense from Victor there. A fireball does get some damage on top of the tower, and Gamer Troll knew it. He knew the tricky barrel was going to come, and we see Victor going for the other lane now. Wow, a minion horde comes on top here, but another princess comes down to clear the rest of it up. And we have another goblin barrel on top of the tower, but he knows he doesn't have login cycle, so it's going to get a couple hits off. This is back and forth, super intense. It's anybody's game right now. The princess is going to turn back and shoot onto those minions there. We've got the princess here. I was just gonna say a fireball's gonna come down and get more great value. It's really tough of where you put that second princess down. Oh, he misses the miner, but he is able to get the ice spirit down as well as surround it with the goblin gang. He's going to ignore the two minions on the other side. That tower doesn't matter anymore with only 365 left on this right hand side tower. I'm assuming Gamer is just going to try to spell out now. He'll only need 2 fireballs, and that's game. So I think he's just going to continue to try and get some value. Maybe a princess will be dropped down, or just any sort of troop. Here, a goblin gang, that's a perfect fireball. And there it is. There's the fireball. And the miner did get onto the tower. And one more hit takes it down. Wow. That is crazy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Very well played. And again, the intensity of that matchup was just like it was nuts. Nightbot wrong day. Oh, the Nightbot is going kind of crazy. All right, I will fix that. And it looks like the scorecard isn't updating, so I'm just going to make sure that's not on my side. Let's see here. They're really good with making sure that it's all updated, so I will refresh it. Let's see. They might just be a little bit behind on getting it, putting in the wins here. All right, we're already going into this next matchup here. All right, and getting that scorecard refreshed. All right, they'll be updating it shortly. All right, we have Lucas X Gamer CR up against Messi10, Messi playing for Sandstorm Black, and Lucas X Gamer for Vivo Keyed. Alrighty here. We've got Archer split in the back by Messi10. This looks maybe like a 2.9 Expo deck. It could be from Messi. Lucas X, is this the 2.6 Hog, I think? This is my prediction so far with the first few cards out. Sometimes I'm bang on. Other times, yeah, I'm just completely off. So it is looking like my predictions might be correct here. This is going to be a very interesting matchup and a super fast matchup. I honestly have no idea who has the matchup favorite. Oh, there is the cannon up against that Expo. That is a brutal thing. We've got the Musketeer as well, a full health Musketeer. I think Messi's going to have a tough time getting this Expo to connect onto the tower because Lucas, the deck cycles so fast for Lucas at only being a 2.6 and Messi playing a 2.9. Sanjia, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the channel. All right. So both are going to be setting up very slow. Neither one wants to make a big push and then have to deal with the counter. But we do see an Expo come down from Messi. He's going to have to protect against that Musketeer. Perfect fireball coming down on top of that Musketeer. And with that and the Ice Spirit, it was able to kill. And look at this. The Expo stays alive and it does get onto the tower. Lucas wasn't able to get that Ice Golem down in time. And tons of damage is being ticked away here on the left-hand side, bringing it down to 1450. That was a huge Expo Connect for Messi 10. Parker CR, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the family. All right, we've got Messi setting up again for another Expo. And oh, look at this. He is able to protect the Expo from that Musketeer. Again, that Musketeer plant can just absolutely ruin Messi's life with this Expo here. A nice fireball is going to be able to take that out. Unfortunately, Lucas will not get any tower damage, and Messi will get the death damage from the Ice Golem. Hey, every little bit counts. And Lucas decides to pre-plant the cannon, which is very interesting. I think that was a nice fireball by Messi just to get some chip damage, because again, that 3 elixir that Lucas just threw out there, Messi's not going to put an Expo into that cannon, of course. So I definitely like that play from Messi, and he's able to clean up this push with quite a bit of ease. Alrighty, we have both of them resetting again. Lucas knows that he's got to do something different because Messi continues to get a little bit of chip damage on that tower. Nice fireball here from Messi to take care of that Musketeer. The Muskie is going to be the biggest problem for Messi in this matchup. We've got skeletons. We've got the Tesla tower. Unfortunately, that Muskie does connect right on top of that Tesla tower and takes it down very, very quickly. So now Messi's going to have to use the archers, the log, and the Ice Spirit, but it still gets a hit onto that tower. The Musketeer gets 1 hit as well. And here comes the Expo with the Ice Golem in front of it. And that Ice Golem will get down in time to protect it. Oh, beautifully planted archers there. Messi knew that was coming down. Wow, and now it's onto the Hog Rider here, and is he going to be able to protect that Expo? No, the Hog Rider is going to be able to take it out completely. The archers are there to help clean everything else up, and another Musketeer. These Musketeers are ruthless right now, and another Hog Rider push coming from Lucas. As I mentioned in the very beginning here, Messi has got to try and keep up with Lucas's cycle, with it being so inexpensive. And Musketeers, for some reason, they tend to just never die. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they literally just never want to die. All right, we've got another one of these Hog Rider pushes here. Messi does have that tower down to 577 with the spell damage that he's getting. So I think that's kind of what the plan is here is, yeah, there's the defensive Expo. He is going to now try to spell cycle out with maybe two fireballs and a log would do it. He does need to save those fireballs as well for the Musketeer. And now we see Lucas as well saying, I don't think so. I am also going to try and spell you out. But with only 1 minute left, 1300 is a lot to try to spell out. Here we go. The Musketeer does end up behind the Ice Golem. The log is going to come down, push that Musketeer and the Hog Rider back, trying to get some value out of those archers. And look at this. The Expo is going to be able to kill that Musketeer. Is Messi going to go with a fireball onto that tower? No, he's going to cycle some of his cheap cards in the back. And with only 400, that is 2 fireballs. He needs one. No, he needs a fireball and log still. It does 201, I think, at tournament standard. So here comes the log. Now all he needs to do is cycle to a fireball. He's playing it real easy. There comes the fireball from Messi. And that will take the tower down at 28 seconds left. Wow, you guys. Now that, wow. Oh my goodness. Parker CR, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the family as well. PT1412, welcome as well to the family. I really appreciate the follow, you guys. I will be casting a fair bit of RPL Americas this season, so I'm so glad that you guys are hitting me up with these follows, and you can stay informed for all of these matchups. I as well do some tournaments and just regular streaming like ladder and grand challenges, and like right now I'm sitting at 5-0 in a grand challenge, so I'm a decent player. I'm not a pro player, but I'm decent. Maybe above average is what I call it. The juicy one, Missy OP. Aw, thank you so much. Congratulations, Messi. That was an absolutely insanely played match. Well done. That was crazy. All right, so now we have She putting up that request for Nebula. We are going into match number 4. Ooh, hiccups. Sorry. We have, okay, so if Sandstorm wins this next matchup, if Nebula is able to take the W, then he will win this for Sandstorm. It could all be done right now for this matchup between Sandstorm Black and Vivo Key. This is a huge one right now. All right, let's take a peek. She's doing better than me in GC, and I'm a CRL player. Well, to Juicy One, if you ever want some coaching, I'm always around. All right, here comes. She is playing. Oh, it looks like she might be playing the. Could this be the 3M Hunter one? The 3 Musketeer Hunter Royal Ghost deck? It might be, and the Rascals. It could be. It looks like Nebula is playing the Expo deck. Expo 2.9 has been so popular today, and it is cleaning house, you guys. So let's take a look up and see. Look up? Look out and see what they are going to be playing here. King of Farmers, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the family, as well as Mix. Welcome. All right, here. And we do see the Hunter. I'm guessing that last card is going to be 3 Musketeers. We'll have to wait and see. The Hunter is going to target onto that Tesla tower, but it's pretty far away from the Tesla, so it doesn't get a ton of damage onto it. I know, sorry, I got to fix that Nightbot. I'm going to fix it at the break. The Stig sponsored my last stream on Tuesday, yesterday, doing a for the Tourney Tuesday. I can't open my browser on my computer, though. It'll lag the stream. So we've got a Hog Rider coming down, and oh, Skeletons and the Archer are going to try and clean that up, but the Hog does get quite a bit of damage onto that left-hand tower, getting it down to 1,500. That is some nasty damage there. Nebula has got to try and keep up with She's cycle, and there comes the Expo on the right-hand side. Beautifully placed there. The Tesla Towers is eating away, but look at this. 3 Musketeers get planted right in Nebula's face here, and that Ice Golem prevents the Expo from locking onto the other Musketeers here. Nebula is able to place a Tesla Tower down for that Hog Rider, and here we go. Expo in the right-hand lane. Some Skeletons come down to block that out, and the Ice Golem does come down in time. Beautifully placed Archers right in the center there, because he knows that Ice Golem is coming down. Now we have a Hog Rider. It does get distracted. No! But the log actually brought it to the Expo. Expo got a couple little chips onto that tower, but wow! This is intense, you guys. This is, if Sandstorm Black wins this, they win it all. If Vivo Keyed win it, they still have a shot at winning this matchup. Alrighty, here we go. An Ice Golem is placed. She is coming in for, yes, there is a Hog Rider coming behind here. Tesla Tower placed right at the bridge, but a beautiful Fireball. Look at that Hog Rider with tons of health on it. A nice log does come down, but the Hog Rider is going to get a shot on top of the tower there. Ice Golem blocks the Royal Ghost from hitting on top of that Expo. Very nicely played here. A log comes down, and wow! And the Archers are doing so much work. The Expo gets onto the tower there. It's down already. It's getting down to 1536. The tides could be changing, people. They could be changing. Here comes another Expo from Nebula. Oh my goodness, what is she gonna do? The pressure is on. Those Archers again placed right at the bridge, and she does not want to have to fireball just those Archers. But wow, look at this. Here comes a fireball. They decide to fireball the Expo and the Tesla, and the Expo gets another little bit of chip damage onto the tower. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness, Skeletons have to go down because she can't afford to take any more damage here. And look at this, a Hog Rider Ice Golem push, but the Tesla's going to be able to bring that Hog Rider to the center with the Expo also on top of it here. That Royal Ghost, though, is doing tons of damage onto that Expo as well as the Hunter behind it. that Hunter. Nebula's just going to lightly defend that. A few little cannon shots onto the tower is not going to be a huge deal. We've got a massive push on the left-hand side, though, from She. And they are going to... Wow! Look at this! The Royal Ghost! Oh! It does get distracted by that Ice Golem. Wow! Look at that. And Skeletons are going to do the last little bit of work on top there. I'm expecting we're going to see another Expo, and there's the Expo. Look at that. We see the Hog Rider going instead on the right-hand side lane, and we have the Royal Ghost going in on the left-hand side lane. A very nice change in pace here for She, trying to clean up that Expo with the Hog Rider and use the Royal Ghost to try and get some chip damage. But here comes another Expo already. Nebula is in like this crazy cycle where they're just boom, boom, go. And here we go. A fireball does come down onto the Tesla, the Expo, and it cleans everything up. They are back to square here. They are fairly even in tower damage. Nebula does have less tower damage right now. And here's the Three Musketeers, which we have not seen very much from She because of Nebula's cycle being so intense here. We've got, oh wow, we've got a double lane push or split lane push. We don't have, oh, the Tesla does come down, and that is going to be able to take care of that Hog Rider. But oh, it's going to get a hit. The log comes down, but it does get a hit. And the fireball, 8 seconds left though. 308 damage left on that tower. But no, it is going to come down to a tie. Oh my goodness, you guys. It comes down to a tie. Oh, I don't think it could be any more intense than what it just was. So I gotta explain what happens after a tie. They are now gonna go into a rematch. Either one, they can bring the same deck or they can bring a different deck. D9. They can bring the same deck or they can bring a new deck. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just not. I'll time you out and I give you one opportunity. If you come back and do the same thing, then you'll get banned. Okay, Elijah? All right. So they get to rematch, free deck. Going into this next one, if they tie again, then the person with the lowest single tower health will be the loser of that match. So that's how it's going to work going into this next one, and we will see what ends up happening. All right, I missed so many notifications. I'm so sorry. King with those 10 biddies. Thank you so much. And Dead Dog coming in with more biddies too. Look at all them shamrocks, the cheers, everything. Thank you both so much. Undercover Omega, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome. And Chap coming in with the host as well. Thank you so much, everybody. You are so amazing. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. Wow. All right. I need a bit of iced tea. Canadians are supposed to be polite. I was polite, wasn't I? All right. Emos, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome. Drew, I'm a fake Canadian. Oh. Oh, you guys are funny. Alrighty. We are in it. So again, if Sandstorm Black, if Nebula is able to take out the W, they will win set 2. That, along with this win in set 1, will give them the 2 out of 3 sets. If Vivo Keyed wins this match, we will go on to matchup number 5 to see if they can win set number 2 and push this into set number 3. Oh, look at this. She is bringing a giant double Prince deck. I guess they called it. Nebula was bringing that Expo deck, and she was like, I'm not having none of that. I'm gonna bring as many tanks as possible. So we have a giant double Prince, which is gonna be very difficult for Nebula to be able to get an Expo connection with this matchup. Very well thought out by She. Let's see, TSM Murdoch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. All right, Messi's Canadian, but he's going to LA, so really, Messi is 100% Canadian, man. He lives in our capital of the country. He's like, yeah, as much Canadian as you can get. Alrighty. Here we have She coming out with the Hunter as well. Another super heavy hitter. Nebula is playing it safe and is going to drop that Tesla tower in the center. I think what's going to happen is Nebula needs to wait for a mistake to come down from She. And when that mistake happens, or if that mistake happens, then Nebula will be able to drop that Expo. But I think there's going to be a lot of defensive plays. The problem is that she is going to be able to get a ton of value from all these fireballs. Look at this. The Dark Prince doesn't get a shot. It doesn't. It got a charge shot on the tower. Dang. That is intense. Wow. We got lots of Canadians in the house. Look at this. Ottawa's so boring, though. Hey, I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I live in the prairies, man. We don't even have the Parliament buildings. All right. We have How Long Till Kranis plays. Steve, how's it going, Steve? It all depends on if we go into set 3 or not, but we've probably got another few minutes. We'll see how this match goes. This will determine some things here. All right, we have that giant coming down the lane with the hunter behind, and now we've got the prince as well. That log, though, was able to clean up that hunter because don't forget the hunter is super, super squishy. Look at this. We've got archers in the back that are coming up. She is... Oh, look at this. Here it goes. Nebula is trying to take their shot here with this Expo, but she drops a giant right on Nebula's face here, and this Expo is going to have to try and eat away at the giant, but wow, it still has half health left now. And it's going and going, and it looks like Nebula really... It hasn't touched She's towers at all. So don't forget, because... The first matchup that Nebula and She had did go to a tie. This next matchup, this one right here, if it also goes to a tie, it's the single lowest health tower. So if things stayed as they were right now, Nebula would lose the matchup because they have one tower down to 1077, and that's the lowest health tower between all four. So let's take a look here. Nebula's going to have to try and make a move here if they don't want to end up in another tie situation. Groove 1. Thank you so much, Groove. And we've got Little Boy Trey and the Epic G. Thank you both so much for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Really appreciate it. All right, we got a prince charging down this lane here, but it does get blocked by the ice golem, so that Tesla is able to take out the rest of it. And there we go, the giant and the Expo were placed down at the exact same time. Wow, we've got the prince is going to start attacking that Expo, and look at this, the tower's already down to 883. That one single archer with the ice golem blocking was able to take out the rest of that push coming up here. Chat Master looking good. Thank you so much, chat. Alrighty. So we've got the Dark Prince coming down this right-hand lane. She gets a little bit of extra chip damage with that log on the tower. Nebula does the same and is able to take the shield off of that Dark Prince. And we have the regular Prince now coming down. Does it look like She is going to be putting pressure on this right-hand tower? No, look at this. They're doing a split lane push. They are going crazy here. We have the giant and the Dark Prince here, and wow, the fireball is able to take all of that out. The giant with 3/4 health left. Oh my goodness! Did you see that? The Tesla literally melted. It was there, and then it wasn't. It was some, like, messed up magic trick. This is that... Oh my goodness, that was crazy, man. I give props to both players. She, congratulations on keeping Vivo Keyed alive, that it's going to go into this 5th matchup here. And as well, a big shout out to Nebula. That defense was insane. That was like a super hard counter. So well played, man, for sure. Alrighty here. So now, with it being a 2-2 tie, just like it was in set number 1, we are going into we're going into round number 5 of set 2. So we are going to see Boris up against Saul, I think. Yeah, up against Saul. I was trying to see. I have old eyes. And that will determine the winner of set number 2. So if Sandstorm Black wins this next matchup, they will win. They will win the matchup 2 out of 3 sets. If Vivo Keyed wins, we will go into the 3rd one. So again, Steve, it's hard to know that what time it's going to be done at, but it will be for sure within the next probably 20 to half hour, like for sure within the next 20-ish, probably. All right, we're going in here. Saul versus 44 Boris here. Alrighty. Let's go, big boy Boris. Asian Awesome, how's it going, man? Welcome. I do remember you. We've got King in the house. We got so many people hanging out here. Sorry that I'm not able to keep up with the chat. I've just been focusing on the gameplay because you guys, this gameplay is absolutely insane. Alrighty, Winnipeg, aka Winterpeg. Yes, that is what we call it here. All right, look at this. We see a pump coming out from Boris, which did get fireballed for some even damage. Oh, a golem right at the bridge. Boris is not playing around. He wants this to be done. And we see Rascals coming out and an Inferno Dragon that's going to melt that golem completely. But that golem will, it didn't even take out the Goblin Hut. So it looks like Saul definitely came up in that matchup here. That was a real gutsy golem there, right at the bridge here. My goodness. Oh! What just happened? Boris! What just happened, Boris? And he's he just says, all right, take that tower. I'm done. I'm going to steamroll you. That's what I think is happening right now. But look at this. Saul is going to get some one hit onto that tower as well as the death damage. But here you go. Again, Boris is like, nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm going to build up my pumps and I am going to get the biggest golem push ever. But the problem is that Saul has an Inferno Dragon. So... oh, we've got the Night Witch. And don't forget, there's no poison. Poison was the global ban. So Saul has the Fireball. The Fireball will not fully take out a Night Witch. So those bats are going to continue to build behind this golem. What's going to happen here? Look at this. The Dark Prince. Does it go ahead of the golem? No, because it's kited to the other side. Well played. But look at this. Tornado pulls it back to take it off of that golem. But again... there's so much on Saul's side here. Oh, what's going on? Look at the other side. What happened? There's so much going on. Oh my God. Now we've got to steamroll onto the King Tower. It's going to get to the King Tower. A fireball comes down, but again, it's not going to clean up all of these troops. But a zap, that did some real damage here. So 44 Boris is like, nah, that's okay. I'm just going to continue to throw troops at it. We're going to try to get more damage on top of this. Oh, and the Inferno Dragon, it got on the tower. Is it going to take it? It takes it. Oh my God. What? That was incredible. I mean, right? Can we watch that? Like, there's gonna be a break, right, between the next one. You guys want to see it? That was insane. First of all, congratulations to both teams. This was an absolutely insane matchup. And don't forget, people, don't go away because we've got Kranis Esports coming up next against Cream Black. So that is definitely not it. You guys know I don't get speechless because I talk like the squirrel after an energy drink. So it's absolutely incredible, you guys. Congratulations to everybody that played in this matchup. That was just insane.